Hi. Um, there's a lot. There's a lot to talk about. Um, I hadn't realized that it's been over a year since I posted anything, and I feel so bad about it. And I did, like, time flew by before I even knew it. So let's get to most of the updates that everyone deserves to have, because none of you who ever stuck around deserve to not know kind of what happened. Um, so I was checking out the last one, like about a year, kind of saying the same thing. Um, I was still working my retail job at the time, and as of around October of this year, I decided to finally leave the retail world. They, it, I loved my coworkers and all. I just could not handle it. And for those that worked the retail life and any kind of job kind of similar to that will understand, but it was really rough out there. And especially when the pandemic hit and afterwards, it just, I don't have the words to describe how awful it was. But like, since October, I haven't I stopped working the retail life, and though I am still looking for in and out jobs, it kind of gave me a little, like, I got a little insight. I've been resting and I've felt so much better. I feel somewhat rested, a little stressed about finding a job, but like, other than that, like, it kind of gave me an eye-opener, and I was getting all these little signs, and maybe it was the sign to actually, instead of continuously saying, oh, I'm gonna be back, I gotta work around my time management with work and all to come back here. Maybe it's about time I actually focus more on it. So that's a little bit of recent event. Other things outside of, like, working environment, around that year ago when I made that, especially, I was in my car, and I looked at it then, and it was super weird and awkward. Even when I took it and afterwards, I was like, this is weird, but I didn't want to be leaving anyone left out, so I just kind of I did it. And then, like, and I look at it now and I'm like, it's really weird that I did that. Besides that, but around that time, I was in a serious relationship by then, and around September is when we broke up, and that was kind of hard because it was my first serious relationship, and it hurt a lot. But like, that kind of also didn't help along with that, and then work, and then what am I gonna do for everything else as well. It sucked. And if anyone has ever been, whether it's a relationship for a couple months, couple years, however long, understand that once you break up with someone, it hurts, whether short term or long term. So that was kind of struggling with that, but push past through it, and you just gotta build yourself back up, which kind of took me a while, but I finally was able to. And all the signs again were saying it was not only that time, but my time to leave the retail world and focus on something that I should be focusing a long time ago, which those that don't know, I do have a degree in music, and music's my passion. I love music, and it should say something if I couldn't play anything, didn't have time to do much. And once I worked my second retail job, which was the one that I currently just left, they actually gave me, you know, a little free time because I was still a part-timer, and I got to play my flute again for a community band nearby home, and it felt nice. And then I moved to full-time, and I didn't have time to practice for anything. I was constantly tired, and then I was stuck on a not a hiatus, but a kind of like a writer's block, except for music. I love transposing, and I love arranging. I love writing music, and it should say something when a job kind of overtakes it and your mind just kind of goes blank. And then that was kind of like the run of it. Was at the time I couldn't think of anything. I didn't know what to arrange. I didn't know what to do at this brain. Even I asked my friends, like, hey, I did this arrangement, I want to kind of start playing around with it, and it would fall through, and I would feel bad because I did ask them, and they would have jobs and I would have a job, and it's hard to kind of figure out time and all. And once life hits you, and it just kind of stops everything, and my mind I couldn't do anything. And then as of like months ago, I actually started writing my my piece that I'm still currently working on for the first time in like over a year or two, or maybe even longer. And I was excited, and I'm still excited. I have my own piece stuck in my head. That's how happy I am with it, and I'm making so much progress on it. And I haven't felt that excited in so long, which with that. And then I joined a gamer symphony orchestra in my around here in home, and that helped me even more. It helped me figure out that, like, you know, this is still something I want to do, so something that I want to be a part of, because again, music's my life. I will love it probably till the day I die. And even though I have other interests and I have other things that I do too, but like, I wouldn't continue doing it if I didn't love it. And quitting this job also made me realize that I can, because I also am technically a giggy musician, and I haven't done any gigs, and I had to turn down a really huge opportunity of a gig in a show that I really always wanted to play in because of work. And that was just one of many signs of me to just kind of leave and get everything situated. So it's just, now I can focus on that, because I still love playing live shows, like live pit orchestra musicals that anyone's looking for, anything of that. I still love doing that. And my excitement for arranging and kind of still writing music was like, it was still there. It just, something was blocking it. Now, whether if it was I was tired from work, or I was actually resting from school, because college takes up everything of your time, and especially if you're going to school and working. This was in pandemic, it's especially hard, and it's still hard to either part-time or full-time working. If you're part-time, full-time in college, it's really hard, and it kind of builds, it also kind of builds character. But no, yeah, it's really difficult at the time, so I don't even know what the block was or the writing, like. And that too, another update, like I've been writing, like I write poems, and I've always loved poems, and I loved writing, and that kind of stopped from college. I didn't really have all the time to write as much because I was writing essays or projects or writing transpositions that I needed for music classes. Like, it's just college, it kind of takes up your time. But even afterwards, I didn't really know what to write. I felt very insecure about my writing, and now at this rate, I've talked to so many others and so many of my friends, and I'm like, you know, I shouldn't care either, and I started writing again, which makes me happy. Like, and so I got sidetracked, but the point is that there were a lot of signs pointing out for me to leave my job, and within that entire year of my last video, it was just nothing but stress. And yeah, I kind of did put this on the side because I was constantly at work. Like, not even my family members ever saw me at home, which is nice that I'm here now. I get to spend time with them for a bit, and while still looking for other opportunities. But just wanted to let you guys know that I am feeling better, I'm okay, and if all the signs are pointing at me at the right direction, I want to continue with this channel. I want to, my love for music is so strong. I want to share it with everyone, with those I love, for those that need it, for those that kind of just want to pass it. Not only that, but like, as most of you have probably seen, but I also do a little bit of gaming here and there, and I also used to stream a little bit on Twitch, and that has also kind of settled on a low. But again, I'm going to start focusing on not only trying to get the income, but also putting a little more effort, if I ever have time, to myself to put out a little bit of either recordings or streams, either here or on Twitch or wherever. And again, everything was just pointing out, and I'm in passing, I would mention this to my friends, and most of them would agree and be like, why don't you? You've had it, and you look where it got you before, a while ago. So what's stopping you now? And you know, nothing's really stopping me. So I do, and in the end, I do want to say I'm sorry that it's been a year, and I'm very, very sorry that it's taken me so long to do anything, really, and everything's just pointing to this. So I hope this little bit of update helps clarify where I've been and where I kind of am now in my life. But now I'm actually, and I promise you, I'm actually gonna be writing down in my notes, like, and I have getting things ready to download, so I can actually start doing a few of the things that I used to do before. So hopefully everything that I have right now will be a little rocky. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a little rocky. It's been a while, and it's gonna be rough, around the edges, but hopefully I get back into my the smoothness of my channel. And yeah, it's just and again, everything's pointing to this, so no one's stopping me but myself. And I've learned from others that how are you going to better yourself if you don't push yourself? So that's what I'm gonna do. So thank you so much for watching, for understanding, and for sticking around. And hopefully any newcomers that come enjoy this little bit of a small hopefully growing YouTuber to share my love of music for everyone. And with that, again, thank you. Hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. And yeah, I can't wait to start this whole thing kind of almost anew again, but not anew, but continuing where I left off. So I keep saying it, but thank you so much, and have a great day or night, and sending all my love to each and every one of you out there. Thank you.